And Prashant, if I ask you how patriarchal are you, what would you answer to this question? Be honest.
Ma'am, I don't know how to grade how patriarchal I am, but I stand for equality in all fields of life.
Okay, since you stand for equality, I see that in your hobbies you've written cooking as your hobby. Don't you think, Prashant, for you cooking is a hobby, but for most of the women in our country, cooking is a responsibility.
I truly agree, ma'am, and that is the unfortunate case.
So, don't you think that women in our country don't have this luxury to make cooking their hobby?
I think it is one of the unfortunate results of patriarchy.
What would you do as an individual to change this scenario?
I would start with my home because, and that is what I have learned while growing up, that no responsibility in the family should be just be associated with certain member of the family. And while I'll try to reform my friends and family by telling them how it is, it shouldn't be seen that cooking is something which is feminine or something like that, or a responsibility of the women of the family. So that is something which I'll start from the family. Then, depending upon what kind of resources I have, I will take steps for breaking this image of cooking associated with.
Prashant, let me put you in a situation where you are selected and you have a batchmate who is a female. She walks up to you and she tells you that the boss looks at her very uncomfortably. It makes her uncomfortable the way your male boss looks at her. How will you handle the situation? What would be your immediate steps? What would be your steps later?
Ma'am, in this situation, first I would talk to the girl, because she would be in a very uncomfortable situation considering all of this has been directed to her. And the next steps would be towards we already have a lot of structures in official workplaces around women's safety. So I will go with her and I will help her in getting to those places. If she's uncomfortable, maybe I will try to convince her that, okay, you need not worry, it's not your fault, it's the fault of someone else who is directing it at you. And go through that process. I would support her in that process.
Prashant, my last question to you would be, if you were given a superpower, which one would that be and what would you do with it?
Something which I can think about right now would be teleportation. Maybe that will come in really handy.
And what would you do with it?
It will allow me to, maybe it will just help me be at places fast so that I can increase my productivity or something like that.
Thank you, Prashant.